Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lanolin, and we are back with episode 41 of my modded Minecraft Let's Play series. So, this episode, I said we were going to make the Ender Quarry, but I changed my mind. While we can actually go ahead and make it, I went ahead and looked through, and we have enough of the resources. We are good to go, but I'm not ready for it yet. Or rather, our base is not ready for it yet. Currently, our only means of automated ore processing is our foundry, or AKA a whole bunch of smelteries, which is a foundry. So anyway, this works, but it's kind of FPS intensive because of all the rendering happening, which kind of sucks. I will admit, kind of sucks. It's cool, but again, that kind of sucks. It's also, I would say it's pretty fast, so I can't really say, honestly, I think really the only reason why I don't continue to just use this is that it's kind of FPS intensive, and I really don't like that when I'm trying to record. So I'm going to have to ditch it. I'd probably continue to use it if I was just playing single player, just because, A, it's already all set up and ready to go. But because I'm not playing single player and I don't really want to deal with the FPS dips whenever it's smelting things or pouring stuff into the basins, I figured now's a good time to, A, kind of rearrange our area down here. I went ahead and dug this part out and stuck the liquid XP tank over here because it was kind of easy and straightforward. But these guys aren't going to be as easy and straightforward because I have a lot of piping that I'm doing. So I will have to rerun all of the pipes and stuff, which I'll do that off camera because it's not really anything special. But they're going to move into here. That being said, this new space, probably this space right here actually, is going to be, well, do I want to do it right here? I'm not sure actually. I don't know if I want to actually make this go. Well, somewhere in this area where these tanks were, we are going to put down some, I think I'm going to use thermal expansion. Yeah, I think I'm going to use thermal expansion to set up automated ore processing strictly for the quarry. This right here will probably be pretty much decommissioned. Like, it'll still be here and usable, but I probably won't use it, to be honest. But it'll sit there and look cool. So let's get to work creating ourselves the machines we need. Get out of my house! What are you doing? Get out of here! Head. Aw. I got it into Pearl though. It's pretty cool. All right, so like I said, I want to make some thermal expansion machines. It would be really cool if I could make the top tier thermal expansion, the resonant furnace, all that stuff, but I really don't have the power capabilities for those. So yeah, we're going to actually go with the hardened version of the redstone furnace. Now, if you were unaware, originally when thermal expansion came out, it just had the one type, redstone furnace, pulverizer. That's what you had done. That's it. And that's what you worked with. And it was cool. It worked. I liked it. And then along came ways that you can actually make them better. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, there's no way to actually upgrade them once they're made, which is actually super lame, and I almost didn't do this because of that. But yeah, I don't care. So yeah, we're going to make the hardened version of this. So this should be a little bit faster, have a little more upgrades. I think it'll have more upgrade slots, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. I didn't test this ahead of time because I'm pretty familiar with thermal expansion. So really it's just like the little intricacies that I might not be totally spun up on, but I am sure I will get around. So there we go. We want to make the hardened machine frame. The machine frame is the thing that's going to make the difference between, hardened and resonant and blah, blah, blah. So let's make, I want to make 3 of each. 3 furnaces and 3 pulverizers. We're short a little bit of Invar. Not too hard to make, of course. Whoa, what? I didn't even know you could do that. You can pulverize a hardened energy cell. You get some redstone and Invar back. Wow. It's just iron and ferrous, right? Alright, I can do that. Iron, which we now have access to thanks to the previous episode where we spent a little bit of time accessing, setting up storage buses to access our other inventories throughout the base, specifically our iron and all that fun stuff. What do we need? Ferrous. I probably need to make more. I think I saw some ferrous dust in there. That might have been a decent choice, but we can do it in here. Smelt up really quick. I only need a few ingots. Because we only needed one more. There we go, 6. Nice. So, let's go ahead and toss those right there. Yeah, furnace, there we go. I don't have any bricks. No big deal. So as I promised, now that I have this Applied Energistics system set up, I said I would build more on camera with you guys. Well, this is me trying to build more on camera, so you know. Sometimes it's a little painful. All right, so we need 12, no, 6, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I think that's correct. Does the pulverizer also use copper? Oh, it does. Redstone also use copper. Okay, so we actually need 12. Nice. And then bricks. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, what's really nice is eventually we're going to be able to kind of make it so we can auto-craft a lot of this stuff. So we will, you know, hit a button and it'll be made. Oh, that'll be amazing. But that is a little while coming. Are we out of clay? What the F? I think we might actually be out of clay. Huh. When did I run out of clay, man? When did I run out of clay, man? Just double check, make sure I'm not a crazy person. No, I'm actually out of clay. And no brick. Okay, well, time to grab ourselves a piece of gold. Maybe a few pieces of gold. Run on down here to our good old buddy, the transmutation tablet, just so we can keep the episode rolling. Give me all the clay. A stack. Okay, that's good. That's good. We'll take this half stack, run down here, toss it out in the furnace. Nice. So in the meantime, while that stuff is cooking up, we can make that stuff later. We need some way to kind of transport this stuff around. We want to be able to access this stuff. We want this stuff actually to be able to enter our Applied Energistics system, so we're going to want to obviously run the line that we have down here way to the other side of the base. Not too terribly far, but far enough. We already have a line right behind here, so pretty much what I'm probably going to do is just run it underneath the floor over to here, or actually, it's coming up from the ceiling up here. Whoops, I did not even mean to do that. So yeah, you guys also will get to see, you know, the work that I do as far as, you know, running. What the heck? Oh, gotcha. I'm like, oh my goodness, there's a secret room in my base I didn't even know. Just kidding. All right, so let's take a look at how I'm going to run this. Get out of my way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I should also point out, actually, this setup that we have currently is not going to stay like this at all. This is kind of a temporary Applied Energistics setup. This is going to change in the future once we have more resources. At the moment, I can't really do what I want to do, so we will have to worry about it later. But for now, this will work. Oh, actually, I meant to see the highest point. Yeah, switch back to Endermany. So that clay is probably done, but it's okay. I'm kind of looking around right now, see which direction we need to go. Boop. Has rated factory block. Okay. So this should actually be... Okay, I know where this is. I'm trying to think of where actually that pops out if I were to dig. Let's go back to bat form. Ah, come on. What's wrong with you? Up. Alright, so we're right here. Cool. Alright, so I have kind of an idea of where we need to dig outwards in order to make sure that we show up where we want to show up. Because this right here is the ceiling of that spot. So if I wanted to go ahead and run it from the ceiling, I'd have to do some weird stuff. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and rock the floor method. Although it's probably not super wire efficient. at the moment, but I'm not really worried about it. Because again, as I said, this is going to change in the fairly near future. Once we have a nice amount of resources coming in, I can kind of set this up how I would like to. Right now, I'm just kind of laying the foundation, which is important. So let's take a look at our fluix. So we're going to need a little bit more of that. But for now, let's keep working on these machines. Give me them bricks. I guess I'll grab that. You can stay in there. All right. Let's make up some bricks. Yeah, let's make them all. Why not? I have clay. So what we're making? We were doing some thermal expansion. Yeah. Wait, what? What am I missing? Oh, yeah, these guys. Make a whole bunch. So, redstone furnace, harden 1, 2, and 3. And then, now for the pulverizer, yeah, the only difference is the piston on top. And, of course, the flint, which I have none of. Of course not. Eventually, I think this stuff I'm probably just going to actually move into the system rather than keep it down here in barrels or shelves or whatever you want to call these. Drawers, there you go. But for now, again, once we have more resources I can handle that stuff, you know, then we'll do that. But yeah, just gonna kind of deal with it for now. All right, now we should be good to go. 1, 2, and 3. Hell yeah! All right, so again, this is going to take care of all of our ore processing for our quarry once it is made. Actually, before I run down there, I want to grab... Actually, I guess I don't really need too many conduits. I'm going to want some energy conduits for sure, because these guys need power. Well, I should be good with 17. Hopefully. Okay. And we're also going to need a chest, ender chest. I was trying to think of some like creative way to do this, to transfer items from the quarry back to the base, and I just couldn't think of one that hasn't been done a million times over. So I think I'm going to stick with our boring method for now, and then once we move into like a more heavy-duty quarry, I'll do something a little bit better. This is just going to kind of try and get us going. Can I make these at all? Is that possible? Oh, I can use a compressor. That's kind of neat. That is kind of neat indeed. So yeah, I need more blaze rods. Guess what that means? Da 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 da. It's equivalent exchange time. All right, so here you go. Equivalent exchange gods. I give you gold ingots. Please give me the gift of blaze rods in return. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, there's 2 of these guys. Nice. And clear. Stick that stuff back in there. Toss all this excess stuff. Can I make any more cable? Nice. Alright, so let's run downstairs and see how we're going to work with this. So, yeah, I honestly think like right around here is going to be a good spot. Now, this spot was already kind of dug out. Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's going to be a pain to put these guys. There we go. So one thing to keep in mind, these guys, the thermal expansion stuff, they do not accept things from the front. No frontsies, please. So none of that. Actually, I need to pick you guys up. I think I actually want to have the furnaces back here. And again, they don't accept stuff from the front. So we're going to want to actually turn these guys. Yeah, like this. Good. Good. And then next to them, we're going to place the pulverizers, which can, of course, go just like that. No, wait, what? Why did you... Hello? What the heck? Oh, why are you way back there? Oh, you're a furnace. That's why you look weird. Ha! Ha ha ha. Did I accidentally place a pulverizer down? There you are. You jerk. Trying to make me look like a fool. There we go. That looks proper. Just like totally confused. Nice. So these guys, what's nice about the thermal expansion dudes is that they allow you to use augments and everything. Kind of similar to the way that the Ender Quarry, or not the Ender Quarry, the Ender IO stuff allows you to use the capacitors to increase their, max RF usage and, their speed and all that fun stuff. Ooh, had a little bit extra iron. Yeah, so it's similar to that, except those guys only have 3 tiers. They're kind of maxed out at 3 tiers. These guys, I think they only have 4 tiers that they can go through, but I think at their maximum, they kind of far outshine the Ender IO stuff. Not by too terribly much, because keeping in mind the Ender IO stuff can do 3 at a time. Can actually smelt 3 stuff at a time. Still can only pulverize 1 thing at a time, but, I still think overall the thermal expansion stuff is going to be good for us in the long run. As far as like personal use goes, I definitely prefer the Ender IO stuff because it produces 3 at a time. But for like automation purposes and accepting ore from my quarry and then doing stuff with it for me, I definitely think again thermal expansion is going to be our best bet. So I don't have nearly enough power conduits for this, energy conduits rather. So I'm going to make some more and then be back ready to go. Although actually I guess I can kind of set this up really quick. I think I'm going to actually stick with white, white, white. I'm going to do white, white, white for this guy. I'm not going to color it at all. You don't want to be right there actually. I'm going to put this down like that. I'm going to put this chest right there. That's going to be the input chest. Everything that comes from the quarry is going to come in through this chest. And then from this chest, it's going to output and then into our Applied Energistics system, which we will work on getting it wired down to here in a little bit. For now, again, I need to make some more power conduits. And I need to grab some item conduits, because I did forget those. I was thinking about using the thermodynamics. Yeah, thermodynamics is what it's called. I was thinking about using the thermodynamics pipes, but I'm not really ready to deal with that infrastructure yet because they don't work with Ender. Like, I can't connect Ender IO pipes to the thermodynamic pipes. I'd have to use another energy cell as a buffer, which kind of I don't particularly care for because I get inaccurate readings on my power monitor, which kind of sucks. So anyway, like I said, I'll be right back. I'm going to make some more conduits. Open and return. All right, I'm back, and I actually think I'm going to change just a little bit how I'm going to do this as far as getting the ores to the pulverizers and then subsequent redstone furnaces. I'm not going to have it come directly into this chest. I think I'm going to actually have all the stuff from the quarry come into the AE system directly. It's just going to pour right in. It's going to use a little bit of power because it's bringing stuff in and then immediately spitting it back out. But I think it's going to be easier to manage all the extra things that we're not going to be pulverizing because it's a small amount of things that we're going to be pulverizing versus things that we are going to be dumping into this input chest, if you will. Because it's not just going to be an input chest for stuff coming in from the quarry. I mean, it is, but it's going to be for everything else. Like, it's going to power lots of things. I don't know why I did this just like this. There we go. There we go. So these guys should be powered. Nice. We will augment. I'm not going to try and augment these guys at the moment. I'll boost them eventually, but I think they'll work for us right now. I'll worry about the configuration later. Yeah, so they're powered and everything is good. So let's go work on getting Applied Energistics over to this guy. I'm going to grab actually a regular chest. Just a regular old chest. I mean, I guess I'll use an alchemical chest. It's all good. That shouldn't be an issue. If it is, I'll be very surprised. And we're also going to get an export bus. We're going to use the export bus to export ores to this chest. Now, something I think we're going to actually need with this export bus, I think we're going to need, yeah, we're going to need one of these cards. I think we're going to need a capacity card. Yeah, we'll take a look in a second, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need their capacity card. So let's actually run up here and see where exactly... Oh, we already did this, actually. We already know where we need to go. I need to come down here, hop down here, and we want to come out, I think, right under here. And so I know when to turn. Right there. And actually, I guess I'll just do this. Oh, it's gonna get dark and spooky. Hope we're ready. Ooh, spooky. I could pull out my blood magic thing and make it light, but I just can't be bothered to do that. Oh, look, lava. Alright, it's a little dark, I guess. Where are you, conduit? That's the rolling machine, so... Oh, are we too far over? I think we are. I moved the rolling machine. If you're like, whoa, why? What? You're only at the rolling machine. What the heck? Right, let's keep going. There we go, there we go. I wasn't far enough, actually. Da-da. Okay, so this guy's right here. We're just going to continue on this connection just like this. Actually, I think I'm going to do this. Actually, because of this guy, I don't know if I want to do this like this. Yeah. I'm going to go one below. I think, again, in the long run, it'll make our lives a little bit easier. Or I guess my life. You guys aren't playing on my world. Unless you really wanted world downloads, in which case, like, I could do that. I mean, it's not a big deal. Oh, nice. Give me that Certus quartz. I need it. I need the Certus quartz real bad. Because I don't have that much. And I can't, and I don't know, for whatever reason I can't, it doesn't have an applied energistics value. Oh, hell yeah. In other versions, it seems to, like future versions. I have a pretty updated version, but I don't know, for whatever reason, applied energistics stuff does not have an energy value. Alright, so we need to turn right here, is what I was telling myself, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the spooky rain. Oh, spooky rain. Spooky rain. Spooky rain. Are we almost there? Not really. Wait, are we almost there? Oh yeah, we already passed it. Whoops. For some reason I saw this and I just assumed it was a fluid conduit. I was like, oh, okay, nope, not even there yet. Right here I think is where we're heading to. Right there. Let me out. Let me out. Yes, I am that lazy. I'm going to switch to bat mode, the fly, 4 foot, or 4 blocks. And yeah, the export bus is going to sit on there like that. And I'm going to right-click this and see if I need upgrade cards. Yep. All right, so I only have one option at the moment for ores. Now, the other downside is your maximum. Well, actually, no, that's not even a downside, really. I mean, for one block, for one export bus, your maximum is 9 items in your whitelist. But you can always put more. Like, there's multiple blocks or sides to a block, so it's all good. So we need to get ourselves some cards. Type in card, see what it comes up with. Capacity card is what we need. And for that, we need some basic cards. It's nice because we get 2. Oh, we're going to need a pure Certus quartz. Redstone. Another long episode, but, you know, it's all good, man. We're doing some cool stuff. So there we go. We're going to need some of that, and silicon. I figured if I'm going to go and do this, I might as well, like, make a few. so I won't have to worry about doing this. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make some of these, and, you know, of course, to save time, I'm just going to do it off camera. BRB. Alright, so I decided to not wait for all those things to craft and just went ahead and made the one. So we have our basic card, and then all we need is, I don't want to use one of those, I'm going to use a pure one. So again, the pure ones are the most plentiful, I guess, version. Capacity card. We might need another one, but I don't, oh, it only says 2. Okay, so we might need more. I guess I'll grab 2, and I'll make more if I need more. We'll see here in a second. I mean, it only has 9 slots, so it's kind of weird that I get 2 from this. Capacity card. Oh, okay, there we go. Nice. So I only needed 2. Do they stack? No. Okay, so these guys don't stack. And in the future, I'll probably make acceleration cards as well to kind of speed up the process. Actually, how hard are they to make? Ooh, I need an advanced card to do that. Couple diamonds, calculation processor. That's not too bad. And then flux crystal. At some point I'll do it. Right now we're just kind of try and get this set up. All right, so let me toss this chest on here. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice. Ooh, actually. Actually, can that sit on there? Is that cool? Why do you like keep trying to go that direction? I don't understand. I don't know. That might be too close. Here we go. Let's hope I still have enough. I mean, I can make more, but, you know, lazy. Lazy. So I know I could have left the chest actually where it was and then just, you know, have this guy automatically accept. Wait, you can't accept from the front, can you? That is a good point, huh? Let me turn you. Let me turn you. Let me turn you. All right, cool. I know I said that about the furnaces, but I forgot about this guy as well. So anyway, yeah. So these, I can set this up in such a way that it has to choose between the 3 rather than just always choosing this one and then choosing one of these if this one's full. I'd rather it have to, you know, go through that little decision-making process. So let's set you on extract, always active. You on insert, you on insert, and you on insert. Whoops. There. You're being a turd. Just double check, make sure everything's good. Yep, everything's good. Cool. So this is how that is going to be. So the last thing we actually have to do for this to be set up, other than configuring to make sure that these guys export the correct directions. By the way, shift middle click, or rather shift left click the center like this will clear their configs. Nice. So you want to input on, I don't know what side this is. Whoops, whoops, whoops. This side? Nope. I think just the bottom. That side. There we go. My bad. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're facing this direction, so yeah, that would be correct. There we go. So they're going to input on that side, and then they're going to output on that side. Nice and simple. Cool. And then these guys, of course, are going to input on that side. Sweet. And then, of course, they will export on this side. There we go. See, an orange guy's coming out this direction. And, of course, I will have these guys all export as well out to a chest. I didn't think about that. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Do I want you guys to go downwards? Oh, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect, actually. Let me down here. There we go. Cool. Nice. So what I'll do is I'll put a chest right here in a second. And then I'll put an import bus right there. There we go. So what'll come out of the pulverizers right here, or the, I'm sorry, what'll come out of the furnaces will be the ingots that'll come into a chest that I'll put right here. And then it'll go back into the Applied Energistics system and on its way. So let me hop out of here, come right back with the stuff that I need, and we can finish up this build before we have to close out the episode. I don't know why I turned into a bat. I'm so lazy. Jeez. Right, we are back, and oh, I already actually have an import bus ready to go. So the final step of this particular build is kind of similar to the final step of the Foundry build that we did early on. We need ores. We need to tell it what stuff it can collect. And of course, I had to go get 10 ore, and I have no lead ore, just like last time. So let me go ahead and put this in. Put our import bus right there. Now, it's going to be allowed to just import everything that enters this chest, because anything that enters this chest is going to be something that we're going to want to put into the AE system anyway. Look at that. Yay. Awesome. Now, it's kind of slow, as we can see. So in the future, I'm going to want to give it some acceleration cards, because this is just... it's speeding up. There it goes. But it's still kind of slow, especially if we start getting a ton of stuff in here. Yeah. I mean, it's probably... That's probably more than enough for what we're doing currently. But if we start boosting the speed at which we are gathering resources, then it might be too slow. And I'll get into that once we start working with the quarry, the Ender Quarry directly. All right, so last thing we need to do, as mentioned, is basically whitelist stuff. So we have our capacity cards here to increase the amount of space. So we want to toss tin ore, ferrous ore, or nickel ore, copper, gold, iron, and silver. We will have tin eventually, or we will have lead in here eventually, and then other stuff as we need it. Look, stuff's already coming in. What was that actually? Oh, the iron. I guess I had some iron ore. Nice. Wait, what? Why did you go over there? Oh, I must have sent some iron over there. Okay, cool. Nice. So, something I might change in the future, the downside to these guys being right butt up next to each other is the same reason why I didn't put the chest right butt up next to each other, is that this pulverizer is always going to dump into this furnace and vice versa. So in this case, when we have just the single bit of iron coming in, that everything is going to try and go into this pulverizer first and then go to the left and right, respectively. But at the same time, I don't know. This is why I was actually thinking about using the not using the Ender conduit, the Ender IO conduits, and using the thermal. Here we go, dynamics pipes, because these kind of have like a round robin ability, which allows them to just kind of go, okay, you go here, then go here, then go here, then you go here. But meh, we'll get into that as we need it. Just this will work just fine. So there we go. That is a finished build. That is it. That is completely it. What we can do now is go ahead and close this up, and I'll get facades and stuff, and we can make that look real nice. There, we can toss all this stuff in here. See, it's each gonna go to its own. Iron went to that one, gold went to that one, and the pulverizer is waiting. Why are you waiting? Oh, you guys aren't on set to always active. There we go. My bad. Now you're gonna empty. Right. All right, well, no, this is good. This is why I wanted to take a look at this before I left the episode. So what is your deal? Why won't you empty? Always active. Oh, there's our problem right down there. It's the chest. There we go. My bad, my bad. Everyone's probably screaming at the screen like, you retard, what are you doing? Ah! This guy's set to extract as well. Insert. Now everything's pouring in. Hooray! Hell yeah. There we go. Slowly but surely it comes out. It's being dumping into our Applied Energistics system. in a flash of light. Pretty damn cool. So there you go, guys. That has been episode 41 of my Modern Minecraft Let's Play series. I'm stuck in the ceiling. In this episode, well, we did this right here. We went ahead and got ourselves prepared for the next episode when we're going to finally put our Ender Quarry together and put it to use. Now, I'm not super sure what I'm going to use to power this quarry. I might actually make a whole bunch of magmatic dynamos and just use fuel. But I was also thinking about making some compression dynamos and ender tanking over some gasoline. So we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I have been Lanolin. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We, of course, did some work with these guys, the pulverizers and the redstone furnaces. We're pretty quick. They're not super fast, but they're quick enough to keep up with what we're going to be doing. So be sure to come back in the next episode where we're going to utilize pretty much we're going to finally get this Ender Quarry going, which has pretty much utilized every single thing that we've used up to this point. Like Britannia, Applied Energistics, Blood Magic, everything that we've done so far has been working towards getting this quarry up and running so I don't have to go mining anymore. So I hope you tune in for this next episode because it's kind of like going to be a big one. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.